in a totally different direction. Now we're about to hear from Pierre Benitez. Just kidding, Benitez. We were joking about that earlier.
Howdy.
From the medical
Take
Inflatables.
about 5 minutes, stand up, walk around, just because it's been kind of, just to give you guys some energy, walk around for a second, go to the restroom, get a water, drink, snack, whatever. I'm going to go grab some stuff, and we'll get started. All right. Howdy. So, who am I? What am I doing? My name is Pierre Benitez. Is that how you say it, right? Benitez. I am actually a paramedic out of Houston, Texas. I flew all the way out here. Gosh, my arm's tired. Gotta get that one out of the way. I can't use that one with the regular cases. All right. Anyway, so I'm with Houston Tech. I'm at Houston, Texas. I work with a company called Medical Inflatables. That's the little thing you got right in front of you. Have you guys had an opportunity to go out check the brain for a second? Sorry?
What'd you say?
Have you guys had an opportunity to go out there and check out the brain?
No.
All right. You guys get a chance during the lunch break or during the other breaks that we have. I had brought this big, massive brain. We have it set up inside the gym. Normally, I have it right behind me when I'm speaking to people. So what do? We go out and talk to high schools, we talk to middle schools, and we tell them about what actually happens. Because when you talk to kids, when I say kids, I mean, 7th, 8th grade to 12, you can't tell them, hey guys, drugs are bad, so you don't do them. It's one ear out the other. You're a loser. I get it, bro. Boys be a bit, bro. I'm good. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically what happens. What do? We go in and chat with you. So I get the opportunity to talk to you guys about what we do, but how we do it. More importantly, I'm going to give you guys my presentation. So I'm going to treat you guys like high school kids. So guys, put your phones up. I'm just kidding. But it's funny because I say that, and I tell them, all right, guys, I got $200 in my pocket right now. Willing to bet. I got it. I got 2 stacks. Sit.
In ones or hundreds?
In 5s. This is why. I got it in 5s. If all y'all can keep y'all's phones put up for this entire y'all are with me, everyone's getting $5 walking out of here. Oh my God, he's gonna do it. Oh, and I'm like, but y'all ain't gonna make it, I guarantee you. No, we got it. No, you're not. Promise. And then I pull out all the money and I'm like, right here, bet. What's up? Oh. In the last 2 years, I'm yet to have that one won.
Let's see the cash first.
There's a trick.
I ain't playing with y'all, y'all professionals.
He's gonna tell us to get on our phone and look something up, isn't he?
I want to see the cash first.
Listen, y'all are professionals. I didn't come prepared for this one, all right? Y'all are pros. But I say that for a reason, and I'm like, I tell that to you guys because what my topic for today is addiction. But what it is, I'm not here to tell you guys drugs are bad. I'm not stupid, I'm not naive. You guys know better, I know better. I know damn well that whenever we leave this house, you guys are gonna go home, you're surrounded by what we're gonna talk about, by drugs, alcohol, whatever the case is. Matter of fact, show of hands, I can almost guarantee you, if I were to ask you, do you know anybody, whether it's a family member, cousin, friend, homeboy, whatever, that smokes weed? Show of hands. Yeah, gotta show me. But see what I'm saying? So I'm not dumb, I get it. And if you know anything about Houston, I grew up in the 4 acres home. Boy, that's where Powell Wild and Slim Thug are from.
Okay.
So I get it, all right? But more importantly, I'm a paramedic, okay? You guys call 911, I'm the guy that shows up, but my cape flapping in the wind. How can I help with your emergency? But for real, like that's what I do for a living. I've been a paramedic now 15 years? That's a long time. I don't feel that old, but 15 years. And I've kind of, what's that commercial? We've seen it all, we've done it all, right? Was it Allstate? No, what is it? Farmers, right? We've seen a thing or two. But when we talk to you guys, that's kind of my spiel. I get in their hands and I talk to them. So, that being said, we'll start our presentation. What time is it? I think you guys have lunch coming at 12:15? I'll be done by 12:14:59. Now, and I'm gonna modify what I'm doing with you guys a little differently because you guys aren't high school students or middle school students. So, first one up. First question is, give me a simple definition of addiction. Now, we're all healthcare providers, or providers, I'm sorry. You guys have a good idea of it, but just give me a simple idea of addiction. What is it? Anybody?
Your tolerance of something that has adverse effects on your life.
Good enough.
This-
Oh, I missed. Oh, I got candy. By the way, Jolly Ranchers is like gold to kids. You pass out Jolly Ranchers, oh my God, Jolly Ranchers. But yes, exactly it. But if I want to break it down a little bit, how about anything you see? You already lost the bet. Done. I'm kidding.
It's work.
It was a joke. She didn't catch it.
Oh, you talking about me?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. It's work.
But when I tell you addiction is something that you can't stop doing no matter what. Fair? Alright. I'm addicted to ramen noodle. Not to make a joke of it, but I'm not even kidding. Ramen noodle. Chicken flavor with lime. You guys put lime in your ramen noodle? You have not put. That's right, I'm over here in St. Louis. I forgot. Down from Texas. I'm down by the valley. We put lime on everything and hot sauce. If you haven't put lime, look, I'm telling you, it's a 30-cent challenge. Get your one lime for 5 cents, get your ramen noodle for 25 cents. Just try it. Put lime in ramen noodle and the chicken flavor, you ain't going back, I promise. Or if you're a porn like me growing up, I get a hot dog and I cut it up and you put it in the beef ramen noodle. Anyone do that one right here?
Sounds so good.
I'm the only one? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Justified here. Oh, y'all want that one? Okay. Well, ramen noodle, that's me. So then I'll ask the kids, give me some things you guys like to do. Right, I'll ask them, sports, or any volleyball players in the house? Track and field? Basketball? Football, right? Throw them all out there. All right, cool, all right, great. Anybody read books here? Right? Anybody read books? One of my favorite things to do right now is I like to read a book, and then I go watch the movie, and just compare how terrible the movie is to the book. Don't believe me? Jurassic Park. Ooh. Have you ever read Jurassic Park, the actual book Jurassic Park? Wait till you watch the movie. The movie's amazing, don't get me wrong. I love the movie. Compare it to the book. You'd be blown away by how good the book was. Has anyone seen the new movie? The new Jurassic Park came out? Remember that scene where the T-Rex is going in the water? That's actually from the very first book. In the book, the girl, what's the original movie? The guy and the girl, the kids, right? In the book, the girl's super annoying and like just, can't stand her. And they're like, and it's part of the book where you're in a scene and they're trying to escape the T-Rex. So they get on a boat and the girl's like antagonizing the T-Rex. You can't get us. Where's the boat? And they're floating away. But the T-Rex is like, all right, bet. Starts going into the water. And they're like, oh my God, go faster, go faster. So it was refreshing to see that. But then you realize, wait a minute, that's part of the first book. World War Z. Anyone seen World War Z? All right, terrible movie. Read the book. Book is phenomenal. Like, it'll blow you away. Like, why did they have this? What? All right, book readers. Any gamers? No? Nobody plays games? I forgot we're adults now, right? I don't have time for games. Candy Crush.
Video.
There we go. All right. I don't play video games anymore. I used to. But then I call out the kids. PlayStation? Xbox? Right? PlayStation's trash, by the way. They got upset. Oh, any PCs? PC in the house? Right, so we all do things that we like to do, right? We all have our things that we like to do. What about you guys? What about the working professionals? What do you guys do for fun?
Smell.
TikTok, yes. Did you say smell?
No, I go smell perfume.
Perfume? I love that.
Like I go to the department store, fancy, high-end department store,
I
and
like
I
that.
smell perfume.
You just,
I do, and get a
I
whole
love
bunch
it.
of
I love it. Hey, no shame in the game. I love it. I love it. What about you guys? What do you guys do for fun? That's your thing. Pickleball? Pickleball is getting huge now. Like, I've seen some gyms like take out a whole basketball court, just put in pickleball now. And I'm like, this is wild. You guys have pickleball here?
Yeah.
other building.
I do dangerous stuff. I do mountain biking and rock climbing and hiking. Like that's my thing. That's my addiction. Honestly, it's like I flew into town. See, I got off work. No kidding. Got off of work Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. I'm a supervisor for the county. I'm over there in Houston. I got off. I came over here. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I had to set like almost 14, 16 hours, but I'm like, man, I'm gonna be in St. Louis. I gotta find something to do on the way down to St. Genevieve, right? So I found this place called the Spring, Pickle Spring, right? So I was like, I'm gonna go hike that. I'm exhausted. Who hikes after being up for 14 hours, those guys? Why? Because that's my addiction. Like, that's my thing. Like, I love being outside. Before I walked in here, I stepped outside for a second. I felt like Superman getting sun on my face. I was like, oh, just gotta like recuperate a little bit. But that's my thing. That's what I love doing. So then I tell the kids, like, all right, guys. So what if my man over here, you play football Friday night lights coming out. The coach says, hey, son, I appreciate the game, but I'm gonna have to sit this one out for today. What? How are you gonna feel? Coach put you out the game. And you figured it in, huh? Man, come on, coach, this is a book. Oh, you're gonna get upset, huh? Okay. Leads you on to my next point. Let's get into it. So what is addiction? What happens and what goes on? My job here is to tell you what happens. I'm not telling you it's bad. You guys know it's bad. I get that. But what happens, right? So there's this thing called serotonin, thing called dopamine. Repeat it back to me.
Serotonin and dopamine.
One more time.
Serotonin and dopamine.
Now reverse it.
Dopamine, serotonin.
Great. Now remember those two key words. Those are the two key words that's going to be the base of our entire conversation today that I have with you guys. Dopamine and serotonin. Anytime you do something you like to do, you release dopamine and serotonin. You even have it in your gut, in your stomach, right? When you eat food, you eat a slice of pizza. Your stomach goes, oh, that's delicious, I like that. Sends things up to your brain, keep it coming. And you eat more and more and more because it tastes good. What if I were to give you the option between pizza, cold asparagus? What do you pick? Cold asparagus all day long, right? That's a no-brainer. The pizza, of course, right? But why do you pick the pizza? Because your stomach says, I like how that tastes. Give me more of that. I'd rather have that in my stomach. Dopamine gets excited, serotonin goes to your brain. Blah, blah, blah. When I eat ramen noodle with lime, that's exactly what happens. Okay? But now, if I keep eating pizza and burgers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what's going to happen? You're going to gain weight, right? Body cholesterol goes up, your blood pressure goes up, right? And you get acne on your face. Oh, so we know consequences, so we don't do it, right? Funny how that works. You know the consequences behind it, so you're not going to do it? Well, let's switch that with something else. Give me some things that people can be addicted to. And what's funny is you guys always give me drugs as the first thing.
Sugar.
Cell phone. Shopping.
Cell phone, shopping. But give me some drugs now. I want to know drugs. Give me drugs.
Heroin.
Nicotine, heroin.
Meth.
And here, they're all quiet, and I toss out candy, and they're like, oh my God. But yes, nicotine, what else? Morphine, opiates, alcohol is a good one, right? You got Future rapping about Percocet, Molly, Percocet, right? He's talking about uppers and downers being mixed together, which is a no-no. That's what Molly's an upper, that's X, right? And then you got Perks, Xannies, Perk, you got, what's his name, let's talk about Xannies. What? I forget his name. I had it in my head saying, I just lost it. Anyways, we got drugs. So we got shopping, addiction, right? What else we said? Eating. Gambling's a big one. Since we're a mature audience for the most part, sex is a big one. Sex is a huge one, man. You talk about the lady earlier talked about going to an AA meeting. There's AA meetings for sex addicts too. It's called SLOP, sex, love, addiction, or like it's a real thing. And I love the first presenter here talked about some of those core things that makes you go to addiction. On the money. Because one of the things that we talk about with students is what are your backgrounds, what are your things, what are the common things that cause you to have addiction. We'll get there in a second. But yes, all right, so we got things, and then I always tease the kids and I say coffee. What about coffee? Your teachers are over here addicted to coffee. Don't look at me, because in the morning you wake up, gotta have my Starbucks before I come to work. I give them a look, even though I just had coffee too, right? But yeah, coffee. What about, coffee has an upper in it, nicotine has an upper in it. Cigarettes, right? We know it's bad for you. But what causes us to be addicted? Well, we don't get an answer. Good question. We got a volunteer, someone that can catch tennis balls. Don't all run up here. Legit, I need a volunteer. Come on, catch. Come on, thank you very much. Round of applause! Round of applause, guys. Cindy, right? Miss Cindy over here to be my volunteer for right now. Woo! All right, so Miss Cindy, have a favor. Have a stand right over here for a second. Now, I'm gonna need your help as well. So I'm gonna throw some tennis balls in Cindy over here. Now, I'm not gonna throw them fast or anything, but whatever she misses, just kind of gather them up for me, okay? All right, so what was those two key words you said earlier? Serotonin, dopamine, serotonin, all right? So Miss Cindy here, she's a 17-year-old young female. Who's gonna play softball for the first time? Okay? Softball for the first time. Let's say we're 13 years. You're like 13. No. My daughter plays 10U softball. She's so excited right now. I just taught her how to pinch the bug, squish the bug, so you squish the bug. All right. So, Miss Cindy here goes to play softball for the very first time. Awesome. Throw back.
Yay.
All right. Now, when you do something you enjoy doing, you start smiling. You're having a good time. Ball gets thrown. Yes, ball goes in the air. Poof. Cross home plate. Cindy goes. The ball goes in the outfield. She's running first base, having a good old time. Everyone's cheering on. She's a home run hitter, and you're never gonna get her. So give up. So give up. She's having a good old time, right? Woo! So now your body releases dopamine. You're smiling, having a good time. This is what's supposed to happen. Your body releases dopamine. You're smiling, you're having a great time. Again. Now, your body normally has a threshold of dopamine that's about right here. When you do something that's exciting, you release dopamine, serotonin, and it's above your threshold. You're having a good time. You love this. Oh my God, this was amazing. I can't wait to go back and practice again. And it's great. This is now your routine. Thursday, Friday, you watch softball videos, you get new gloves, you get new stuff, right? This is where it's at. And then, Cindy happens to have an older sister who's in college. Comes back home for a little bit, hangs out, she leaves. Cindy goes in her room trying to look for something, finds, what drug should we use? Fentanyl. Oh. How about some weed? Marijuana. How about some weed? Very easy, right? Very common. Very common for a young high school girl. Getting some weed, right? So you tell your girlfriends, oh my God, Stephanie, my sister's on this. What do you think she's smoking? I don't know, man. Let's do it. All right, whatever. So you smoke some weed. Nothing crazy. You smoke some weed. Let's just say you go to a party. How about that? You smoke some weed. Now, the problem we're going to have here is that when you smoke marijuana, okay, marijuana doesn't necessarily increase your dopamine by flooding it. It does in a sense. You have something called GABA, a GABA receptor. Now, GABA is responsible for releasing dopamine and serotonin, but when you reduce those down, you get this massive amount of dopamine. And this is what happens. So, you smoke weed, okay? Cool. Now I'm gonna throw some balls to you. Catch as many as you can and hold on to them.
Okay.
I'm not throwing them fast. All right, here we go. So Miss Cindy here is having a good old time. Her, Kimberly, Jessica, they're all out smoking weed, having a good old time. Now we'll release some dopamine. Not bad! Not bad! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 balls, but how many did you miss? A whole lot more, right? Let's gather them up for a second. And when I have the kids, I'm throwing them harder so they're having to run around. Not bad, not bad. Perfect. So, now, remember that level we talked about? Dopamine right here, but now you released about this much dopamine. Your brain goes, yes, I want all of that. Give me whatever the drug choice is. Whether it's fentanyl, opioids, Xannies, triple stack, double stack, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. Right? Double stack, double stack, that's a good term. But whatever the choice is, that's what's going to happen. You're going to release a lot of dopamine, and you want that, you crave that. Your brain does something called downregulation. This is a real thing. You can't escape it. This is what's going to happen. Because you have so much dopamine flooded inside of your brain says, oh yeah, we don't need to make that much because we already got we're getting all of that. So what happens is that threshold you used to have beforehand, this is where your regular happiness for that, now gets lowered. Because your brain recognized you have a shit ton of dopamine. Sorry for the cursing.
No, do you?
They love it. You have so much dopamine circulating, you don't have to have that threshold, and just down for a little bit. So now, Miss Cindy goes back to play. What happens is your brain now opens up some more receptor sites and says, I want more of that. Let me capture that. So now I need 2 more volunteers.
I just will come.
One here, one more. You want to volunteer too?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Double trouble. What you mean double trouble? I'm a spear. I'm doing it.
I should play Price is Right music. I can joke with y'all about that. These kids nowadays like, what? Come on down this way. All right, my lovely volunteers. I'm gonna have you dead center in the middle. One on the left, one on the right, please. So then, Cindy says, oh my God, that was amazing. I want to smoke again. 100%. So now your brain now knows the next time you have that flood of dopamine, let's capture all of it this time. You open up more receptor sites, and here we go. Smoke weed again, releasing the same amount of dopamine. I'm not throwing the balls any faster. But look at that. What's happening now? Oh. Miss any? No. Congratulations. Welcome to addiction. This is real addiction, not the bullshit. This is real. Put it back. Because what happens next? Come on in there. Miss Cindy now has softball practice. And we're releasing dopamine. What's going on, Cindy? Earlier we throw this ball back and forth. We were having a ball, no pun intended. It was great. We were having a good old time. But what's happening to the rest of the brain over here?
Other study reserves.
Bored. Bored out of its mind. Why? Because it now knows all that dopamine, that's what we want. That's what we crave. So let me give you guys a real example of this. What happens is Miss Cindy now has a game on Saturday night at 7 p.m. on a Saturday. It's a good game. It's against whoever. But then you have your girlfriend calls you, girl, oh my God, we're going to go to the beach right now. We're having a good old time. Kevin's going to be there. I'm making a character. This is my story. I make my own characters. Jasmine's going to be there. We're all going to be there. Oh my God. Hey, give me some of that weed from your sister's cup. We're going to have drinks. We'll have a fire. It's going to be a good time. Cindy's like, oh man, I really want to smoke some weed with my friends. Because now she's fighting an internal battle. Can I go do some drugs, hang out with my friends, or am I going to go to my softball game on Sunday? And then her brain recognizes, yo, this wasn't where it was at right here. So what does she do? She calls the coach. Hey, coach, listen, so my mom's kind of sick, but she needs help, my little brother and sister. Is it okay if I'm just to get him on Saturday? I'm so sorry. The coach is like, girl, yes, absolutely, honey. You take care of your family. That's 100% important. We'll get that W for you. It's not a problem, okay? She hangs up. Yes! My bad, it's, let's go! Right? That's what it is now. When I have the boys, I always say, let's go. It gets them all hyped. Because why? This isn't doing it for Cindy anymore. This does it for Cindy. That's where it's at. Now we're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna start real fast. I'm all excited, having a good time. Welcome to addiction. This is exactly what happens in your brain. Round of applause for my volunteers over here. He's king. He's king. Right, but welcome to addiction. That's exactly what happens in the brain. And what's crazy is there's nothing you can do to fight it at all. It is going to happen. Right? Again, I'm a paramedic. Okay, I've been a paramedic now for a while. I told you guys. I'm not going to give you all the war stories that I have, but I can tell you some stuff that I have seen recently. Right? Was it December 12th? I remember. The dates don't matter, but it was before Christmas. We get called to the back of a Walmart. It was 6 a.m. We get a call for an unconscious, unresponsive patient, meaning they were not moving, not acknowledging anybody. We show up. It's the back of the Walmart next to the trash can, the big dumpster. We find a young gentleman, roughly 22, 26 years old. I don't know how old the guy was. Skinny, light-skinned. He had tatted up. Doesn't matter if he was tatted up or not, but he was tatted up. And he had two little puncture marks right here, one right there, with the little 1cc needle hanging out right there. Gentleman overdose. He was dead. It had happened sometime in the wee early hours of the morning. We have no idea what happened. When we got to him, he was cold, stiff, wasn't moving. There was nothing we could do for him, of course not. Fast forward 2 weeks later. It was about a week before Christmas. Get called to a residence for a home for a 12-year-old unconscious unresponsive. And we're like, 12-year-old, okay, it's probably a seizure, it's probably this, right? We don't think about drugs when it comes to kids. All right, cool, so we show up, and as we pull up, mom's at the front door, arms in a sling, freaking out. Doing this move. And we're like, oh shit, this is real. Hop out, grab our stuff, walk in, and we find two kids. Okay? The first kid, sitting in a chair, has a controller in his hand, doing this. He's got vomit on his throat, on his shirt, vomit on his shirt, vomit on the floor. Okay? The next kid is sitting next to him. He is laid on the couch, like this, laid on this, arms over this way. Throw up here, nowhere else. Okay? Now, if you know anything about the airway is supposed to be nice and upright like this. As you lower the head down, I'm not making the sounds up, you're pinching off the vocal cords in the back of the oral pharynx, right where the air comes out. So it's harder to breathe in and out. But as you raise the arm up, keep the head going higher and higher and higher. You're actually stretching it out, you're hyperextending the neck, okay? So these kids are already in this position right down here, already in a bad position. What happened? So, first kid, we see him, respiratory depression, breathing really, really slow. Really quickly, I look at his eyes. Of course, I'm suspecting opiate overdose. I see his eyes with a pinpoint, and I'm like, respiratory depression. So we do our thing with him. Okay, we get him back, 100%. Let us suction, do IV drug, Narcan, or IV version of it, to get him going. The kid next to him, unfortunately, was blue, stiff. It's not. Now, when I tell this story to the high school kids and the middle school kids, and I tell them, oh, when I tell you the story about the 25-year-old, you guys didn't care about him. When I tell you about the 12-year-old, oh, now it hits home. Because all y'all's faces got somber when I told you about that one. Now, I'm not making a joke of it, but now it's real, right? Now it's real. Now it hits home. No different than, oh, texting and driving is not bad. I can do it. But once your friend get to an accident, oh, now it's real. Hey, guys, don't text and drive because that. But this really happened. I'm not bullshitting you guys. This is one of the calls that I made. So, what happened? Mom had a sling in her arm. She got prescribed Vicodin for her pain management. Now, Vicodin is a wonderful drug. Codeine is a wonderful drug. Narco are great drugs for what they're used for. Okay? They're called pain. They're opioids. They're pain suppressants. So one of the activities I do with the kids before we get started, I didn't do it with you guys because you guys are adults, but I should have done it. I have shirts that have little like DeAndres on them, and I have them when we play a game of telephone, and we pretend how the brain actually works. So I have one kid on the left, one kid on the right, and I go, hey, tell your arm to raise up. So it goes down, arm raise up, arm raise up, arm raise up, arm raise up, and the kid's like, okay, I raise my hand, right? But something stable like that. But the way those drugs work is, they put little earmuffs on the central nervous system, coming up to the brain, so your brain doesn't hear that you have pain, but the pain is still there, right? Those drugs, it's funny, I tell patients I'm giving them fentanyl, oh, no, not the fentanyl you hear about in the street. I'm giving you medical stuff, the stuff that I use. The same dosage that the young lady was thoughtful to take care of, genuinely share with us before my presentation. 100 mics is enough to knock out pain. The kids knew mom had Vicodin. Kids skipped school 2 weeks before. Skipped school, went home, popped a few pills, started playing Xbox, having a good time. They did it again, like 5 days later. And then this last time, it was like 2 days before school was out, they're having finals. They got out, go home, they get back, the kid says, I don't know how many we popped, we just took a handful apiece, so I don't know what the quantity was. We heard the story from the friend after the fact, right? We were able to meet, investigators were able to meet with them when we got back. So that's what happened. We did it once, we're fine, we'll do it again. Did a few more, that felt good. Do it the third time. The third time, unfortunately, was too much. So what happened was for this kid right here, sitting in the chair, he was lucky in the fact that he was sitting in the chair. Because when you went unconscious and unresponsive and went this way, your body does a great job of getting rid of stuff it doesn't like. Sometimes too good of a job, we call that anaphylaxis, allergic reaction. That's just the body's way of trying to get rid of whatever's in it. Him, GI, drugs in the stomach, get it out of you. And you usually have a kid say, oh, like in Breaking Bad? Yes, exactly like in Breaking Bad. That's exactly what happened. threw it up. He had gravity working for him. The son of the mother who called, unfortunately, was in a position that when he threw up, could not move. Because when you're unconscious and unresponsive from whether drug, alcohol, whatever, you're not moving. That's where all the jokes come in for adults when their buddies all passed out and they start drawing on their face and doing stuff because you don't feel anything, you're out. But I want to do an exercise with you guys to mimic what it is to overdose and have an opiate overdose. All right? Can I get one volunteer real quick? Come on. Come on. Come on. You said yes earlier. Come on. I got candy. This way. To the left. All right, so my man, real quick. Your body has something called the autonomic nervous system. Something like that. I learned back to school a long time ago. You have something called fight or flight or feed and breathe. We're about to do it in about 15 minutes. Okay? My man, stand up for me. What's your name? All right, come on up, Kingston. Stand up. All right, so do me a favor. So jump up and down for a second. Jump up and down. Knee up. Come on. Put your knees in the air. There you go. Run. Do me a favor. Run to the wall, run back. Run. Run to the wall. As fast as you can. Like the Flash. Run. Big steps. Come on. Run on this way. Run that way. Run. You gotta run. No, come on. I'm faster than you. Come on. Like a bear is chasing you. Don't get chased by bears. So, what would happen if you were to run away from a bear, right? Fight or flight kicks in. Your heart rate does what? Speed up. Breathing does what? Speed up. Blood pressure increases, right? These things naturally happen. You can't tell yourself, hey, heart rate, speed up. Come on. That's not how it works. Automatic process. Called flight. He's running. What drugs do we have that mimic that? Cocaine. Absolutely. Amphetamines. Yep. What else? There's one big one that we talk about all the time. Adderall? Oh, absolutely. Not for me though. Adderall calmed me down. Because I have ADHD.
I take Adderall.
I'm a concerted kind of guy. That's my drug of choice. What about nicotine? I know folks that the only reason they smoke cigarettes because they work night shift at 3 in the morning, they don't go to sleep. They smoke 2 cigarettes to keep them up for the rest of the night so they can drive home. They literally hate cigarettes, but because they smoke a cigarette, they get tired of drinking coffee. They'll drink smoke a cigarette and it keeps them out of weight. True. Energy drinks, 100%. Monster, it's a big one. You got Bang. Anybody have Bang in the house? If I'm exhausted, Bang's my choice. That's 300 milligrams of caffeine. Wow. Red Bull has 80. It's chump change. You got Reign, they got 200 milligrams of caffeine. Oh, yes. All over the counter, by the way. Meaning gas station counter. So you got uppers, right? What about downers? Give me some drugs like downers.
Xanax, heroin.
Xanax, heroin. Alcohol. Yep. Muscle relaxers, somas, right? Absolutely. Fentanyl, narcos, big fancy ones we're all used to, right? But what do those do to your body? Slow everything down. So now we get something called a parasympathetic effect, and everything will slow down. So here's my exercise for you guys, okay? I want you guys to take a real quick breath, not yet, like this, okay? And then we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it, okay? Actually, I have a clock up there. We're gonna hold it. Every 15 seconds, we're gonna do a small little breath. All right, ready? Quick breath, go. Now hold it. I didn't give you a heads up for a reason, because when you overdose, you don't get a heads up. Okay? Keep holding your breath. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Just bear with me. If you can't hold on to it, breathe a little bit. Hang on. And quick breath. Hold it. Don't cheat. Take a deep one. Come on. What we're doing is we're mimicking the respiratory rate of an overdose. This is we're doing about roughly 4 breaths a minute at every 15 seconds. Quick breath. Keep holding it. Congratulations, you're halfway through 1 minute. Okay? Now some of you guys might be feeling something in your chest saying, come on, sweetheart, take a breath. I can't do this much longer. Good, that's what's supposed to happen. Quick breath. Come on. This is what's supposed to happen. happen in your body. This is what naturally happens. It's your body saying, come on. You can't hold this forever. Keep doing it. We're about to reach the minute mark. And quick breath. Come on. The normal breathing rate for an adult is between 12 and 20 breaths a minute. And I'm doing it too, talking, by the way. I'm just super amped up. I'm kind of hurting, actually. But at 4 breaths a minute, your body can't keep that up. Come on, one more. Quick breath. This is the last one. Take your heart rate for a second. Take your fingers, put it next to your throat. There's a big old gap. Shove it in there. You're going to feel a heart rate going, this is your carotid artery. Is it going slow or going fast? It should be going fast, right? All right, breathe. This time.
I want to make a comment. I spoke with you last year with my son and having an overdose of alcohol. And it was called, it's not just alcohol, alcohol is a strong depressant. That was PTSD because when he was in the emergency room, 0 breaths a minute.
Wow.
Several times.
Wow.
And so that, I appreciate you doing that exercise because a lot of people don't realize
It's powerful.
alcohol does that also.
I'm going to talk about that right now, actually. Thank you so much for sharing with that. So, whew, you guys probably got little spinglies on your arms, right? That is what's supposed to happen. Your heart rate sped up real quickly, but now it should be leveling back down. Your heart rate sped up because you're lacking oxygen in your body. Your heart rate is like a friend. I got you. I'm in here. Put me in, coach. Your heart rate speeds up to deliver whatever oxygen you have left in your body to the rest of your body. Your hands will start to cramp a little bit because you don't need oxygen in your arms. So we'll deprive that. CO2 kicks in right there because your big ones are brain, heart, lungs. Those are your big 3, right? So your heart rate speeds up. But that feeling, the diaphragmatic feeling to breathe, that's what's going to happen. Now imagine keeping that exact same exercise for 5 minutes. You can't. It's impossible. Free divers can probably do it. But us, we're not free divers. We're not Olympic athletes here. We can't do that. This is what happens during an overdose. You know, it doesn't happen like that. It takes a few minutes. But as that respiratory drive starts to slow down, these are the things that are going to happen to your body. Now, the byproduct of this, your heart rate doesn't speed up in an overdose. It does not. What does your heart rate do? Slows down. Because that opioid drive, that alcoholic drive, slows, it's a depressant. Central nervous system depressant. So you don't get that same feeling of heart rate. You don't get that flushness that doesn't exist. And it gets slower and slower and slower until it stops. That's addiction. And what's crazy is I would have been talking to you guys for about, 40 minutes now? I still got another 40 minutes to go. Bet you didn't think I keep taking this long, did you? But I'll end it with this. Then I switch topics and I get into, well, what's crazy is, what's the biggest thing you guys are addicted to? And I say the high school kids. Because you guys ain't out there shooting heroin. I know that for a fact. Maybe some of you guys are drinking. What's one thing all y'all are mostly doing? If not you, your boys. Vaping. And what's crazy is, you guys are I say you guys meaning the high school, middle school kids. You guys are the crew that's gonna knock out cigarettes. Why? If I ask you what's your definition of cigarettes, what is it? What do you think about cigarettes?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't like cigarettes.
We should be friends. No cigarettes. Let me guess, you smell gross? You smell gross when you smoke a cigarette?
Yeah.
100%. They're like, you smell gross. What does it do to your body? It gives you what? Lung cancer, lung diseases. I mean, they're shouting out things like, oh, this. Great, you guys know better. Look at the sales of tobacco use from of y'all's generation right now. What is it? It's plummeting. Hardcore. What did they replace it with? Bass. Why? Because I can go outside. I can actually go in your hallway, hit the bed, come right back in. You have no idea I did it. Matter of fact, it dissipates out there within a matter of seconds. And they have fun, flavorful flavors just for you guys. This is where I toss out candy. I'm like, give me some flavors, guys. Mango, apple, woo, strawberry, banana, woo, ice, watermelon, right? All these fun flavors that sound just amazing. It's true. But to you guys. So then, I make up a scenario. I know I'm cutting it close in y'all's chow time, right? I don't know what Oh, you stayed through lunch, whatever. So then I make a joke. All right, you two guys are besties, all right? I don't know if you know each other. I'm just making this up, okay? You guys are best friends, all right? You talk to your friend who has a vaping problem. You're like, hey girl, listen, there's a guy that's at school, he's pretty mid or whatever. He said that if I were to ask you to stop vaping for like 2 weeks, you couldn't do it. What? 2 weeks? That's all I want. Stop. 2 weeks. That's all I ask. But you said you can do it. Girl, I can stop vaping. It's not big deal. It's just whatever. It's nothing. I can stop whenever I want. I'm addicted anyway. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But you're lying. Why? I'll give you 1 day. I'll give you 2. Hell, I'll even give you 3 days. But by day 4, when you're by yourself and no one's looking and you're in your room, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do 100%. Guaranteed. Then, a week later, your friend comes by, hey Becky, I don't know your name, something like that. So like for real, like did you stop for real? Yeah, I stopped. But you're lying! Straight up, bold-faced lying to your best friend, your girl, your bestie, the one you share everything with, except the fact that you vape. Why? Are you ashamed that some dude over here at high school, some mid dude was actually giving you some real information, giving you some real stuff back and telling the truth? You're ashamed of it? 100% you are. You're not going to admit to it. Right. But that's what really happens. Like I said, I'm going to end up with this. I'm not going to be there to hold your hand when the opportunity presents itself to don't do a substance. Whenever we have Q&A after the fact, I always ask the guys, you have any questions for me? The first question, did you ever do drugs? Yes, I did. Yes, I tried. That solve your answer? That solve that craving? They always ask the same thing, did you ever try weed? Yeah, I smoked weed when I was young. 100% I tried it. It's not for me, I hate this shit. It's just gross. I did it because my friends did it and we were all bored. Cool, I did it. Then I see their backgrounds, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Right, well, I'll talk to you guys all day long, but the studies are very, very clear. Addiction starts right now, y'all's age. 99% of every single addict who has an addiction will tell you they started doing their substance of choice around this age. Meaning, high school, middle school, okay? So, am I right? Am I lying? You're gonna vape 100%. You're gonna do it. How do you stop? That's the biggest question everybody asks. How do you stop? Right? But before we get into those stuff, and I'm almost out of time, I'm gonna leave you with this. All right? You guys, do me a favor. Stick your finger out. Any finger. All right. Now, with this finger, put it forward. Okay, go. Touch your forehead. All right. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. Follow me. Follow me. All right. Eyes on me. Bring it back out. All right. Now touch your nose. Cool. Nice. Nice. Follow me. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. Now back out. Now, go ahead and touch your chin. Cool. What did I say? What did y'all do? Now, y'all are adults. About half of you guys went straight to the chin. Ooh, you said chin. Sorry, half of you guys went to the cheek and realized I said chin and switched it over. You guys are smart. I tell this in the high school. You guys are smart. Y'all are independent. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are going to make great things in life. Problem is, y'all followed me right where I wanted you to go. You had no idea. Take that for what it's worth. You know better. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for your attention. I appreciate it. If you guys any questions for me afterwards when we're done or whatever, I'm going to be out with the brain. Feel free to walk in there, choke me a little bit if you want to, hit my head, say or give me advice. After that, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a great day.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so we are ready to go have some lunch, or like we said, if you have time, go over and see the brain. It will be open until 5 o'clock today. If you don't get a chance to see it over lunchtime and you still want to explore later, he will be here till 5. And we will meet back here at 1:15 to resume programming. All right, thank you.
Might tell me a little bit about this giant brain?
Sure. So my name is Pierre Benitez. I work with Medical Inflatables. We were brought here by Resources to Recovery to engage with the community and also some other peer-to-peer providers. We have this big, massive, inflatable mega brain, and what's on it is different things about how drugs affect the brain. Everything from the inside to the outside.
All right, thank you.